Liz Cortez with Business Trends TV, and today I am joined by Dr. Albert Chun from South Bay Optometry. Hi, doctor. How's it going?
Hi, Liz. Thank you for having me.
Excellent. Well, I'm so glad that you're on today, and I get to interview you on children's vision and academic success. So before we jump into our interview questions, I want to just let the parent know that's watching this right now just a little bit about you. So I know you have 28 years of experience, and you really focus on children's development, and you've specialize in so many different areas. Why don't you share a couple of the areas that you've got extra schooling on, and what are those?
Oh, okay. So I graduated from the Southern California College of Optometry. It's a West Coast leader in optometric education. I also completed a one-year residency at the SUNY College of Optometry to learn my specialty, which is vision therapy and developmental vision. And I'm also board certified in vision therapy through the College of Optometrists in Vision Development, which is a board certifying organization for optometrists involved in vision therapy.
Oh, excellent. So you can see why we chose Dr. Chun to do this interview today. He is definitely a great expert. So my first question for you today is, when the parent that's watching this video is going online, they're looking for who is the best eye doctor for their child. What advice would you give to them?
Well, the two most important things they need to look for in determining the right doctor is what's their experience and what's their reputation like. Well, in determining their experience, you look at their educational background, how many years in practice they've been doing this, if they're specialists of some kind, are they board certified in providing that specialty care?
That is excellent. So what about when it comes to quality of service? Because I'm sure that's probably a bit different when choosing a doctor if you're an adult, an eye doctor, versus choosing someone to work with your child. What advice would you give in that area?
Quality of service can be judged in several ways. Most times if the problems of the child are solved, people will talk about this provider and this doctor, and so you can read about them online. There are many review sites such as Yelp and Angie's List that you can go and read about reviews about this doctor, and that kind of gives you an idea about the success that this doctor is having with their patients.
Oh, excellent. Thank you for sharing that with us. So why don't you tell us what are some signs and symptoms that a parent can look for that their child may be having some vision problems, whether it be close or distance?
Okay, so one of the most common misperceptions I have to deal with is the misperception of having clear vision or seeing 20/20 means that everything is just fine and hunky-dory with the child's vision. And that couldn't be farther from the truth, because there's that go beyond what 20/20 really means. 20/20 just means you're seeing a small little letter about a ½ inch in size at a distance of 20 feet. But let's look at the child in a classroom. They have to do several things. One is shifting their focus from the board to their desk. They need to sustain their focus for an extended period of time while they're reading. They need to use both eyes as a team or in a binocular fashion so they see single. And while doing all that, they now have to track and read each word across the lines of print without getting lost. And so these are the visual skills that are needed for classroom performance and success. And so what are the symptoms associated when they don't have these sort of things? Well, the easy one that we commonly see is the avoidance. It's just human nature that if we're not good at something, we tend to avoid that sort of task. And so children, if they don't like reading or if they have difficulty reading because they have some underlying or root cause vision problem that's affecting that, they're going to avoid reading. There is a clear difference between the child that can sit and read for hours versus the child that's like pulling teeth to make them to read past 5 minutes. And so there's a difference in their visual skill set, and that's what needs to be checked to determine if the child is having some kind of vision problem. Other symptoms would include the eyes aching or they're fatigued. A lot of fatigue sets in. They rub their eyes. They might close or cover one eye. They skip, lose, or misplace when they're reading, or they insert words where there are no words, or that isn't the word that they're reading. And then, of course, subsequently they're going to have poor reading comprehension as well.
Oh, that's excellent. I know we focus a lot on reading it. From you just speaking, it probably sounds like even for sports too, if they aren't able to see, that may affect for athletics, right?
Yes, very good. Vision is the primary sensory ingredient that's used for successful sports performance. Of course, besides all the muscular training and all that. But we use our vision to determine where the ball or object is in space. We use our two eyes, how they team. It gives us a spatial dimension or 3D ability to determine where objects are in space, so we can act on it, whether we're going to catch it or hit it or aim something at it.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks for sharing us about reading and what to look for, signs and symptoms that your child may be having a vision problem. So my next question for you is, what type of experience does the child have when they come to South Bay Optometry?
Oh, we try to make it fun. It's all about fun and games here. We want we want their first experience to be a good experience. So, I'm sort of a kid at heart myself, and I really enjoy examining children. So I try to think of it as we're playing a game, and we turn it into that, and we have a lot of fun. We try to show movies. We use a lot of toys. We don't make them think they're actually getting their eyes examined. In fact, very often at the end of the exam, when I'm done, the child will ask, "Mom, when am I going to get my eyes checked?" And Mom will reply, "Well, it's already been done. We're ready to go." And so moms typically report to me, or parents report to me, that the eye exam, the annual eye exam, is one of the more exciting things they look forward to coming back to every year, because they know they're going to have a lot of fun in my office.
Aw, that's so cool that they ask, hey, when am I going next? So that's great. I mean, to have fun, at the practice. And what about when it comes, we already know that you definitely specialize in children's eye health. You've had all that extra schooling in there. And what about where can one go, learn more about you online? Are there any directories that you recommend where they can go check out maybe some reviews about you?
Yes. Well, we're available. We have reviews on Yelp.com, and we also have reviews on Angie's List. I do have a web page, southbayoptometry.net, that has success stories, and these are testimonials from patients who have had experiences or success in our practice, and they kind of go about telling how vision therapy or their treatments in our office have led to greater fulfillment in their lives.
Oh, excellent. So I know you have something very special for the parents that choose to come in and see you. So why don't you share with us a little bit about that and how to get in contact with South Bay Optometry?
It's easy. We have our phone number. It's 310-543-3555. We're a very organized office. Just ask for Anna. Anna can answer all of your questions. In fact, most of the staff can answer all of your questions. They're pretty well organized up there. We're very proud of them. Or you can reach me on the website at southbayoptometry.net, and through there you can send me an email or ask me any questions that you wish. And as far as any special offers, is that what you're interested in?
Oh, I know you had some offers for cash paying.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I'm leading to.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for asking, Liz. But we are offering for non-insurance cash paying patients a 20% discount on a full set of eyeglasses when they mention this video.
Excellent. So you can see there is their phone number right here below this video, and website address. Also, if you just click the link right below this video, then you can be sent right on over to South Bay Optometry's website, and you can give them a call, give Anna a call, and get your questions answered. Maybe ask some questions so that we could film another video for the next time. Give Dr. Chun an idea of a topic you want to learn about, right?
Absolutely, Liz.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on today and, just sharing your wisdom and your 28 years experience so that, the parent that's watching this video right now is able to choose the best eye doctor for their child so that they can have great academic success and also great sports success.
Thank you so much, Liz. I really enjoyed it.
That's it. You did it.
Hey. Great
work. Great work.
Thank you.
Woohoo. How you feel?
Relieved.
Pretty good? First Google Hangout video down. Awesome. You did it. So what we have to do next is I would, since we have your lower third up and it's working right now, I'd love to film a real quick video testimonial of you and your experience of learning how to do the Google Hangout and filming the interview. I haven't done any training with you yet, so you can't give any testimony around that because we haven't done that yet. But if you can just real quick just let whoever watches this know how easy it was to finally, well, I guess not the first hour, it was tough on your own, but once you got on with me, it was pretty easy to get on the Hangout, get things going. You just share that real quick. Just share the 4 Ws, which is who you are, your name, where you are, and what benefits did you receive, and then why would you recommend us to others?
Well, as far as benefits, that's to come, I guess. And
well, no, well, you can't give a testimony on the future. Like, what benefits have you received already? I mean, we have this video we created, but you also learned how to use Google Hangouts.
Oh, yes.
You can focus on that. You learn how to use Google Hangouts. You learn how to set up your lower third.
Yes.
It look professional. You also learned about lighting, positioning.
Oh, yes.
The interview questions. You learned about how to create an avatorial, which is a video that focuses on education versus just focusing about you and your practice. So you can share about any of those things would be great. So I'm going to put myself on mute, and then you can start whenever you're ready. But make sure the screen is showing you.
Showing me? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, great. Hi, I'm Albert Chun, Dr. Albert Chun. I'm in Torrance, California. It was a great experience working with Liz. Liz makes it very easy. She's very easy to communicate with. She puts you at ease. I'm very comfortable in speaking to her. So it's sort of like a one-on-one experience, even though we know there's going to be thousands of people probably watching this. I've learned a lot about this experience. It's really helped me organize in my mind how I need to speak or how I need to put things together in order to put this video presentation together. So I sort of rehearsed at home and got things together and got things a little bit organized. I learned a lot about technology and how to hook up to do these Google Hangouts. To me, this is a whole new world. Thanks to her advice, I was able to get my MacBook Air online and hooked up and got my lighting correct and did my lower third and got the heading there correct. There's a lot of technical features which I didn't appreciate at first, but now I really understand and really do. So it's a lot more complicated than you think, and she makes it really easy for you.
Excellent, great. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. So what we have to do.
One thing I couldn't think.
Oh. Sorry, what?
Did I miss one thing at the end? I was supposed to talk about 4 things.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No worries. The last part was just, why. Oh, I need to turn off my light. It's hot. Let's turn off this light. You can turn off your light too if you haven't yet.
Mine is not hot. It's okay.
Cool. My lights, man, I don't even know what the watts are. They're really bright. No more jacket either. I have another filming here in about an hour, and that's an hour-long segment that we're doing.
Oh my.
Whew. It's going to be a long segment, a very long interview, and we're chopping up. We're doing one long video, and then we're going to chop it up into 10 video segments. So I have that a little bit later, so I have to put back on my jacket later on. But yeah, you did a great job, and don't worry. The last one was why would you recommend us to someone else? But that's good. We don't have to redo that one again. And so your video,